Good evening, everybody. Let's see. Who do we got? Who do we got in the chat? We've got Marianne Bimler and Linda Peterson. There's Fuzzy Adventures and more. MT Homestead was just talking about you. So welcome. Welcome to the community. We have LJ Woodworks. That's Todd Leginus. And we have Heather Landskron, and there's DeLands, handmade woodworking. Then we got Rebel at Heart, that's Kelly, and Heartland HQ with Dink and Tank. There's old man King Homestead, and he's next. He's next after me at the 10 o'clock hour of Central. And we got Bill. And I don't think I shared the link. Just a second, people. I gotta do the invite thing. Let's see. Copy, paste, share, pin message. Okay, get rid of that. Get rid of that. You know, when I was editing my video earlier, I was having an issue with my microphone. Can everybody hear me all right? Let's see. There's Johnny's Lathe Crafts and Amy of Leonard Mountain Homestead. I say hi to Johnny. Hey, hey, hey. Or hey. Let's see. Who did I miss? Anybody? There's Rebecca Touched by Yarn. Good evening. And Lori's prepping for heaven. So we've got a major weekend coming, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to the drive, but it'll be fine. Once I get in the car and get going, it'll be a blur. Just as long as I don't get lost like I did when I went to Bar Run Forge. That was not fun. That Siri really steered me wrong. But I already think I know which hotel. I might as well stay at the same hotel I stayed at when I came home last year. And that worked out pretty good, probably for both coming and going. I'll be stopping and seeing Bar Run Forge again on the way back. So that'll be cool. Let's see. We got James Holland here and Our Flipping Homestead. And let's see who else. So it's been crazy ever since we got I got back from Bar Run Forge meetup. But it's like hit the ground running because we had several different things we had to do in the grapes and the yards, and we're going to be pushing it right to the end when I leave. And can't remember. We worked on the house. They worked on the house a little bit once I got back, but they've got a house they have to build, so they'll be gone for a little while. But the house is coming along great, and very happy about that. Did anybody tell me if my speaker was working okay or not okay? Sound check Saturday. Sat. Sound check sat. Clear. Okay, good. Good. There's Evelyn Newman. It's sad to hear that you're not going to be there. That's too bad. 5x5. 5x5. What's that mean? I don't know what 5x5 means. James. 5x5. Satisfactory is sat. Okay. Yeah, I actually never heard that before, but it makes sense. There's Troy Sutton, and Leanne Gunther is in here, and there's Bywood. For all you people that are new to my channel, I would also like you to go to Facebook and check out my my Facebook group, which is also titled The Vineyard Farmhouse, and then Maker is in quotations. Go check that out. You can share your videos there and whatever you like to do. Videos, pictures. And we already got John here. Good evening.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Pretty good.
Good. That's good.
So, what have you been doing? Cow pattying it? You know, you really should not let your cows go to empty homesteads.
Well, I can tell you can tell them wasn't my cows because I don't have anything other than like black cows or black and white cows.
I know, Johnny.
Black white face cows. That's it.
There's Reverend Joe Jacobson and Hiking with Jackie Boy.
Hey, Lord.
Yeah, and those are all different colored cows.
Yeah, they were good looking cows though. I was looking at them. I was going, man. I tell you what, he should have just let them roam. Those.
Did you see what they were doing to the yard though?
Had to mow. They fertilize at the same time. It's all good. They might even, buff his car for him.
Looks like they were tearing up their yard.
No, it looked like they were walking around in their yard eating grass.
Every step they took, they dug up a clump of dirt and flung it.
It's only whenever they were chasing them. I tell you what, I'd love to have the cows in my yard.
Yeah?
Eat it up, yeah.
And then you wouldn't have to mow?
Right.
There's Dan's homestead. Now,
hello, Dan.
He's been toying with coming to the meetup. I hope you do. I don't know how far you are from Lake Eufaula.
Hi, Dana.
But if you can make it. There's Dana Mason, yeah. And LJ Woodworks. Hit the like button, peoples. I did put out a new video, people. I did.
I saw it.
I was
router time.
Yeah. Of course, it's not a review. I know people are probably eventually going to start saying, well, that wasn't much of a review. It wasn't a review. And in the title, I say unboxing a router and using it. I did not say reviewing it.
Thank you, Don. Yeah, that router was pretty cool. Not like the way you were getting your angles and setting it, the way you wanted it before and then testing it on a test board, making sure that you had everything right, and then, running it. And then you showed, he made some really cool cornhole boards that he brought to the 10 Killer YouTube meetup. He's actually done that twice, one for Mid-America and one for 10 Killer. And so I got to see those being made. That's the first time I think I've seen that. But
what?
But
there's a whole video on it.
I know, but I'm just saying. But I watched that and I go, man, I wish I could have won those. Man, those were nice. Those are so nice. It's like, man, maybe we can make a set of cornhole boards next week.
Yeah, if you guys like the router video and check out all the videos that were were clipped in that. There's 3 different videos that I kind of show where I use the router. So go check those videos out as well.
I had a router around here somewhere. I don't know where it's at though. I need to look around and see if I can find it. But the router you had was real nice. I like it.
Raja Banda Gohana.
Let's see how bad we can butcher that name.
I forget where he's from, but I've watched his stuff. He's in a different country, and I'm sorry. What country are you from, Raja? I've been in one of your lives. I think a couple of lives. I'm not sure. But he's known in our makers community. There's Jeff Killian. Jeff Killian. I remembered it this week. This is what Jeff Killian made me. It is a it's a forged hook. Double hook. You'd be able to hook it on something and then hook something else on that.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful job. And it's got its touch mark on it and everything. He made, the last time I was there, he made me a bottle opener. That was pretty cool too. Because he knows I probably won't ever do any forging. Man, that's not totally true. I might. You know, if I see Troy on the way back, maybe I'll do a little then.
Yeah. Is Bill still in here? Just checking.
I haven't seen him yet. Or did I? Yes, I did.
Yeah, Bill's been here. Hey, there's Troy.
There's Troy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Troy didn't get to see the hook that Jeff Killian made me.
All right, Bill. Are you still planning on doing what you said you were planning on doing after you follow Mid-America? Just asking. Hadn't heard anything from you, so there you go.
I was under the impression he is.
So, anyway, yep. And so you're going to be out here. You've already packed up your rubber boots.
Yeah, I should have got taller ones. And my duct tape. So I could duct tape my boots.
I'll see if I can show you some ticks and stuff while you're here.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I should have kept my mouth shut because then I saw one.
We'll send some of them home with you.
No, thanks. No, I'm sure they're out there.
Hi, Dawn.
I just don't attract them for some reason. They don't like me. Good.
Oh, really?
That was weird, though. I just got back from the Bar Run Forge meetup and telling people I've never seen a tick. The freaking thing popped out.
What a life.
Plain as day. Plain as, I mean, I know what they look like because I've seen them on television or whatever.
What a life. That's going to be some kind of a life.
And I went and pulled something off my leg and I said, no, it's over. My luck streak is over. Chicks and Tiggers. Yep, Chicks and Tiggers.
Yep, I just got a notification from Mr. Bill. So, yep.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Okay, then you don't have to worry about it.
Well, I wasn't worried about it to begin with.
No, you won't. That was never mind.
I worry about very little, Brian.
I can tell you've always kept a very calm demeanor every time I got
worry about little.
You know what? I'm getting there. Ticks go under the finger. Thanks. I'll just say, yeah, that's happened before, so it won't happen.
Yeah, we had a little bitty dog one time, a little miniature Sheltie. She was probably not a whole lot bigger than Dexter right there, but she had longer hair, and she kind of looked like a Sheltie. But sometimes she would get a tick on her, and they would go up underneath that claw or her nail or whatever you want, toenail, whatever you want to call it, would go up underneath there and get underneath there, and I'd have to get them out. And I remember her claws or nails used to grow so long that they would curl back. Sometimes on on that little, there's like a dew claw off the side of their foot, and it would curl all the way around, and I always had to clip her nails for her.
Yeah, that's what Paco would do if I didn't clip them.
Bill,
that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun taking Dexter. I couldn't even imagine looking to see if he had a tick on him.
You might have to.
Other than his chest,
Oklahoma with him.
Other than his chest and his front legs, he's solid black.
Oh, you can feel them. Just rub your hand over it, you'll feel it. They turn into dog ticks pretty quick, and you can feel it. Hey, Ann.
You just pretend you're a cat. Ann Dale's in the house, but she's probably got her lipstick. She probably wiped her lipstick off on her jammies.
Yeah, she's probably jammied out by now. It's after 10 o'clock where she's at.
Jamming time.
It's after 10 o'clock where you're at.
It is.
Wow. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to your trip out here and everything, and we'll try to eat some good food. Even before we eat the Mid-America good food, we'll try to eat some good food before that.
I want to eat a bunch of Mexican food and then try to use public bathrooms.
Well, we can fix you up, buddy.
Where's Brian?
We can just take you out to the cow pasture and you can figure it out there.
And nobody would ever know.
Oh man. My buddies had a date today, going to have another date tomorrow. I figured 4 times in a day was enough for my buck and Johnny Ringo. I ran a guy called Johnny Dang at the race the other day. Johnny Dang. I will take him there, Linda. That's on the list. As a matter of fact, I think there might be some folks meet us there.
Dan's Homestead is going to be doing a live build tomorrow.
Nice.
I can't wait to start doing that, but I did tell myself I wasn't going to do it until after we got back from the meetup because there's just too much going on right now to try to figure something out.
Highlight what Last Breath Woodworks put on there about wife's uncle got bit by a tick.
This one?
Yeah. I tell you what, that is my biggest fear. My absolute, if I was going to stress out about something, that's it right there. Exactly. If I can't eat red meat, doctor might as well tell me I'm going to die because I'm going to eat it and just have all the things happen to me because it's just happening. I'm telling you.
I could see that they'd do a commercial similar to this. My doctor said I'm going to die. I didn't say you're going to die. I said you couldn't eat red meat.
Yeah, doc said I'm going to die. Exactly. Exactly.
There's Mike is making it stuff. Mike is making stuff.
Howdy, howdy.
Tony, our cabin in the woods.
Evelyn, I will personally take you to JL's if I can in the future. I mean, that place, JL's, is about an hour and a half away from where we were, hour and 15 or so. But man, I tell you what, we'll try to make it happen if you ever get over here again. Yeah. No, that little red truck was called Johnny Dang. It was. It right on the front of it said Johnny Dang on the bottom of it. I'm like, man, Johnny's like a dead name. How'd you get that name? So, steak or die, steak wins. That's right.
Dan of Dan's Homestead, you're going to have to come up on my panel sometime because you're actually a maker, but your channel name is Homestead, so you must be doing both.
So Amy at Leonard Mountain says the day that we go to JL's is the day Chris is going to be sick, and barbecue may be the thing that makes him feel better.
Auntie Homestead is here.
Howdy, Mike. Or Terry. Or Mike and Terry. They're kind of separated right now by just a couple of inches on a map.
But I bet it's Terry.
Could be. Because, you know, he goes by Mr. MT Homestead.
Yeah, he usually comes in with his own channel. Or Sergeant.
Yeah.
So for some of you, maybe just about anybody could know this, but look at this jar of stuff.
That looks nasty. What is it?
It's not nasty. It's not. It's not food either. There is a technique that you can use to stain, like say you were to do an old barn. You were doing work in an old barn and you had fresh cuts. And you don't want to have fresh cuts or new lumber looking stuff, you paint it with this stuff or stain it with this stuff. It's vinegar and steel wool.
Yeah.
But you really
it looks nasty.
You really only need to do it for 3 days. And I did this 7 years ago. So I'm really curious to see what 3 days and 7 years difference looks like. It's not nasty. It's just vinegar and steel wool. It's basically.
I mean, vinegar in itself is nasty, and then you throw steel wool in it.
It's just rusty water at this point.
Right. It's nasty. I mean, if that came out of your faucet, folks, what would you think? What would you think?
I'm gonna come paint the undercarriage of your Jeep with this.
Oh man,
that, Johnny, how you like
the vinegar and steel wool? The vinegar and steel wool deal. What do you do with it exactly? What is its purpose?
I just told you.
No, really.
You use it to stain wood. It's just a technique.
Just a stain, okay. And then what do you put over that?
You could probably clear coat it if you want to.
With a whole clear coat?
Yeah, but an example, which is what I usually hear about, is like say you have your old timber frame barn, right? And you do some new add-ons, but you hate that new look because it's an old barn and you want it to look like the old barn. You can stain it with that and it will match it up pretty good.
Oh, cool. See, Mike is making stuff. Explained it exactly the way I wanted. You paint it on wood and the rust and vinegar interacts with the tannins and ages it. So there you go. Ages wood.
I said it in different words.
So does it make it gray?
Usually looks gray, yes. But yes, gray. But the pieces that I did back 7 years ago, they look. I mean, the color looks exactly like the old wood, like a brown, reddish brown. Because now it's old wood again.
I think I'm going to have to get my power washer out after my deck out here. I noticed on the north side of the deck, it's starting to get a green mold looking stuff growing on it. So I need to blow all that stuff off there. But then, I kind of like that aged wood look better than most things.
So I asked Dan a question and if he did answer, I missed it. Are you going to be coming to the Mid-America meetup? Is that possible? Dan's homestead? I'd like to see if Steve is going to come from My Honey's Homemade. He mentioned that he would like to do a lathe demonstration.
So Dan's Homestead just said they will be there. So Mike, you can throw them on the list.
That would be awesome. I don't see that. Or would you go up and find the answer?
What? No, it was right there. It's at the bottom almost.
I'm looking. Just see, now it wouldn't let me scroll. For some reason, it wasn't letting me scroll down. That's awesome. That's awesome, Dan. Now I haven't asked the question or talked to him, but he's got a pretty big shop going there. He was making a birdhouse. That was either yesterday. I think it was yesterday.
I'm trying to equate that. He has a big shop and he was making a birdhouse.
It looks like a dream shop to me. Well, you still want to make birdhouses even if you got a big shop. I'm looking for.
I mean, if you'd have said he's got a big shop, he was making a 42-foot flatbed. He was putting wood deck in a 42-foot flatbed trailer. I'd have said, yeah, that's a big shop. When to say he's got a big shop and he's making a birdhouse, I'm like, I could probably do that in the bathroom, maybe.
He's got a big shop and he was making itty bitty birdhouse in the middle of his big shop. Does anyone I want to thank everyone about the last video had dadgum what?
He said he got a lot of he got a lot of views. He got 10,000 views in a couple of days. Congratulations.
Wow, that's awesome. Now you can go get that router you want to get. Ace is in here.
Howdy, Ace.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I don't know if I should fold my tent up or just leave it in a ball because I didn't put it away because I wanted to make sure it was dry.
Now, you're talking about it's not folded up from like last year?
No, last couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, that's right. You went to Bar Ford.
I guess I will. I'll take up less room.
Yeah, don't be lazy, man.
What? What?
I said don't be lazy.
Don't forget to hit that like button, says James Hall. Now, James Hall, please tell me you're coming. I hope you come.
I think it's still up to between doctors and work and something for James.
June's House of Crafts. Good evening and thank you for coming in. Where have I seen you before? I'm always curious as to what channels I might have met up with somebody or how they found my channel.
Yep. Curiosity. James Hall says, I'm looking at maybe making it on Saturday. That would be awesome, James. It's always good to see you, buddy.
That's cool. That's cool.
If it's dry, fold it up. If not, leave it be, or it will be covered with mildew next time you open it up.
Yeah, I don't think it's been in a bedroom the whole time since I've been here. back.
Yeah, I've got to go out and clean her camper up from bringing it back from the 10 killer meetup. I got to go get it cleaned up and everything. And then we're going to be going down on Thursday. I think that it's just going to be like me Thursday and Friday. And I think Christine may be coming down on Saturday because she has to work till then. So
Mike says he just doesn't fold nothing.
mhm.
Doesn't have to. I'll just say that. There's Marianne Bimler and Mitzi. And Liberty Layers Hangout. That's Bodie.
Hey, Bodie. I'm going to get to see Bodie again. Bodie was at the 10 killer meetup.
That's not a name. That's a name you don't hear too often. I did have a college professor named Bodie, but it was his last name. Wait a minute, was it his last? Yeah, it was his last name.
Man, I tell you what, I had so much fun the other day, Saturday. We went, and I told Christine whenever I heard about that race, that street race, I said, I think I can win that deal. And she goes, if you really do. And I said, I really do. I really think that I've got a feeling in my gut that I think I can win that deal. So we went. I tell you what, everything was against us. It's like Christine was going, do you think we should really go? Because we ruined a tire on the way over there on the trailer. When we got there, we got stuck in the dually out there in the field with the GTO on the back of it at the place because they wanted us to park in this mud hole field out there. But it all lined out, and we were finally able to get into a dry area and get the car off the trailer and stuff like that. And I tell you what, that thing just performed. It performed all friggin' day. The only thing that was wrong that day was this guy right here. Because the car had it, man.
There's a Farm Mall Fanatic. Thanks for stopping by. Mike is making stuff. He'll need more heat.
Farm Mall Fanatic. I like them old Farm Mall tractors. And old Internationals.
So how are you doing, Troy, with your shop after everybody left and you just get to play with it? Because beforehand he was so busy putting it together. Now he has time to just play with it.
Troy, what you said right there is exactly correct. Okay. I've learned something. I've learned for one thing, the bigger the meetup, the harder it is to visit with folks. And I mean, that's just a natural thing. Like the first Mid-America meetup, I did not get to meet nearly everybody. I mean, I got to meet a few folks. Going to Pinecone Fest, you get to meet everybody and you get to really talk to them. Going to Jan's meetup, I got to talk and visit with everyone. 10 Killer this year, got to talk and visit with everyone and stuff like that. You just have to manage your time because it's going to be a blur. I can tell you that. It's just like this. It's just like you have a chat going on live, and the chat has 600 or 700 people in it. Man, it's a blur. But if you got a chat that's got 50 or 60 folks or less or something like that, you can really talk to them as you're going through. So, not to say it's going to be bad because it's going to have a lot of folks. It's going to have a lot of folks. Just saying that.
There was a couple of times I think I saw Troy in the back on his in that back section of his shop just shaving on the shave horse. and doing shaving angels.
Yes. Troy's got it. It was tough to spend the individual time that he really wanted. It is.
It doubled from last year. The Bar Run Forge meetup was double what it was last year. And it was nice. It turned out really well. Good time. I met some really nice people there.
Right.
So Dexter met everybody too.
Dexter. So what's Dexter going to be doing? Is Dexter going to be running around with us while we're out messing with the cows and stuff?
I don't know if I'm going to take him out there and get him tick eaten.
Was he just going to be in the car or what?
He's perfectly fine being in his kennel, in the car or wherever. Believe me, he's not a problem. He sleeps all the time. What did Dexter do at the Bar Run meetup, Troy? What did he do?
Sleep.
I would go to bring him into the shop, and the first thing he would do is jump up in someone's lap and fall asleep.
Living a dog's life, I'm telling you.
I just checked the Deep Fork campground reservations, and it is fully
filling up fast.
Find a lap. He's good for hours. Yeah, Troy said, my leg fell asleep. I mean, my leg fall asleep. Yeah, he's pretty easy going. So in other words, if you and I are running around in a truck or something like that, I'd take the kennel and put it in the back, and he will stay in there if we're off doing something, or even at the house. Because I took him out and put him, I had his kennel set up in the tent at Bar Run Forges, and I took him out there a handful of times and he would fall asleep in the kennel just fine.
Mike is making stuff, said, I hear the pour. Cheers, y'all. So we got someone named Woodworkers Do-It-Yourself Lemma.
Yeah. Dilemma. I mean, that's how you say it. Dilemma. Yeah. He does some good work too. I was just watching videos the other day. We've been subscribed to each other for a little while. You need to act like a baby. You know you're going to your shave horse. He could really zone out on that shave horse.
Yep. I found a guy the other day at the races, came up to me. He is probably one of the best welder fabricators I know of in the automotive world in our area. And I happened to give him the idler wheel off of my dozer. I had a spare years ago and he needed to get his dozer running. And he asked me what I needed for it. And I said, I'll just drop it off at the machine shop. You can pick it up. I dropped it off over there and he picked it up. I never did charge him anything for it or anything like that. And those things are about $700 or $800 a piece. And he found me at the races the other day and he told me, he said, man, I still owe you for that. I said, no, you don't owe me nothing. He said, no, I want to do some welding for you. So I was sitting there trying to think of what I wanted done. And I think I figured it out. So I'm going to be getting with him about the GTO probably this winter and do a little bit of change ups underneath the car. and we'll get some of that taken care of. I want a different type of exhaust on it, and I think we can tuck it up a little bit if I can get some things moved underneath there.
I want to mention my Facebook group again, because I do have more people in here that are new. I would like you to go over on Facebook and check out my group, The Vineyard Farmhouse. And then it says makers in quotation. Check it out. You can share your videos there. Be nice to see some of your stuff directly. You can show pictures or video, your YouTube videos. Promote your channel. And any of you are welcome to come up on panel too and promote your channel. That's what this channel is about, is promoting channels. Okay, Johnny. So tell me what you know about your Jeeps. Have you been working on them any?
Well, about all I've done with my Jeep lately is move it with the tractor. So
can I help you move it with the tractor?
you betcha.
Can I move it all over your yard with the tractor?
Me and you actually have a job whenever you come.
Oh my God!
Yeah, here we go.
I knew it. I'm gonna have to put duct tape all the way up my leg now.
No, what I want to do is I've got, and for some reason, whenever I've got a big F800 Ford pickup. It's basically a semi cab type deal. Whenever I broke the brakes and stuff on it, I had the wrecker drop it off in front of my shop. Well, it's right in front of my middle bay of my shop. And I'm like, well, we got the tractor up here. And right now, and Brian coming out because I need somebody like steering it and stuff like that. I think we're going
to do that all the time.
Push it. We're going to get it away from the shop door, and we're going to push it out to another area out here and park it, because I want to be able to get in and out of that metal shop door, because that's where my other 69 GTO is. And I think that's a lot of the reason why I don't want to work on it, is because I know I can't get it out if I fix it. I can't even get it out of there. So
is that my Facebook group? I mean, I've never actually looked at the link for it.
Click on
it. Yeah, because he put it up twice. Okay, he titled it. There it is, people. Go check that link out in Facebook and share some stuff. Share your projects. Todd Legend shared on it.
Jennifer, you want to get excited? Go watch that last race that I did. I'm telling you, even you won't fall asleep.
I gotta watch it still.
If you haven't seen, okay, never mind.
What? You haven't seen what?
If you hadn't, I watch your videos when they come out. You're like, I haven't seen it.
You just did it, and I haven't even been on the computer or anything this last few days. Tell you the truth, it's just been busy. You know, I'll watch it. Sometimes you have a video out for a week before I watch it, but I watch it.
And Dale just joined your Facebook group.
And if you watched my video, where is the comment?
I watched your video on TV, Brian. I watch almost all videos on TV.
Me too. But I can still comment.
I can see things on the TV. I can see things on that 65-inch screen that there's no way I'll ever see on my phone, which is, I hate missing stuff. I really do. I like to see it. I want to feel like I'm.
Thank you, Andale. That's cool. I thought you already were. Oh. Well, it is a private group. I have to go in. Somebody's got to approve it, but I will. I'll be approving them when I go in and look and see if any of you.
If you don't look like a bunch of serial killers, he might approve you.
Well, some people have tried to get in, and I think they're legit people. But if you don't have any information on your Facebook page that I can see, and it's just like a couple pictures and that's it, I'm not gonna accept it.
Yeah, it's a
because I don't trust it.
Profile.
Well, the thing of it is, they could be legit people that I know or whatever, but they don't share their information with unless they're friends with you. I commented. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Plywood commented.
Yeah, but I watched it, so I can tell you about it too.
I am watching you on TV, but commenting on my phone. That's what where I do it. I sit there with my iPad and I'm watching you on TV, and I, as I'm watching your video, I'm putting comments up.
So LJ Woodwork says, I've seen another guy on Instagram with a bull named Rufus stalking him around a tree. It looks like his truck is 20 foot away. A young guy couldn't outrun a bull over 20 foot. I don't know. I think I know there's a lot of hype about Rufus and stuff like that. Whenever I first put Danny out, everybody started commenting about Rufus. And I had no idea what Rufus was. I had no idea anything about that animal at all. And I can tell you one thing about Rufus. If Rufus was here on our farm, he would have already went to town a long time ago. So, and by that, it means I would have took him to auction. So, but yeah, I'm not going to run from my bull. It ain't happening. So if he can, I don't know why he wants mean bulls. Around here, anything acts crazy, it goes to town.
Yeah, if there's anybody in the chat that you are not subscribed to, go check them out. Check out their channels. Watch a couple of shorts or a video, comment so your subscription sticks. That would be awesome. All of you guys swap subscriptions. Because I know there's at least 10 of you in here that have been kind of recent, new to the channel.
Yep.
Thanks for coming and checking out Brian. What's that?
I said, thanks for coming and checking out Brian's channel.
Thank you. Last Breath Woodworks. Did I even say hi to you? I hope I did. His name is Josh. I'm actually looking forward to this. You brag about good Mexican restaurant. Is that where you can order the big platter?
Well, we're going
order the big platter and take it to the to outhouse.
We're going to go to Jose's, and Jose's has some really good food. I think that everyone I've ever taken there has really liked it. You can ask Amy. If Amy is in the chat, Amy and Chris went, and Amy said that, see, Amy is Mexican, and Amy, her grandmother makes a lot of original Mexican food. I mean, like original, really, really great food. And she said that it is on par with her grandmother's food. And her husband says it's like a 15 out of 0 to 10. And Dale just raves about it. Dale at 9 Acre Family Farms, he raves about that place now since I took him there. So I'm just saying, I think it's pretty good Mexican food. And then we're going to try out JL's Barbecue, where we will end up with a couple of meals out of that, because you can't eat it all at one time. And so Yeah, we're going to check out a few spots. And then we're going to end up down at Mid-America, where apparently we're going to 2 different restaurants while we're down there. Plus, we're having the potluck, and we're going to have some breakfast. And so, yeah, Evelyn said it was really good, and she's here. So,
yes, Mike, and I enjoyed having you on that week. Always
Tim said it's great.
And the Blessed Carpenter, I just saw that. Well, actually, I saw it about 5 minutes ago while Johnny was talking. But what?
I can shut up. Out. Bye, y'all.
Thanks for coming in. And nice, Johnny. Where did I see your channel from? Or how did you find out about my channel? Bless Carpenter. Johnny's being a baby. Let's see. He's not really gone because his icon wouldn't be up there if it was. I brung him in. Oh, you brung him in. Nice. Mike is making stuff told me about your channel. I'm new. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, Johnny, would you get up here? Stop being a funny guy. It was a joke, Johnny. Jennifer Ocean Homestead's in here. Thought you said you don't get upset about anything.
I didn't get upset. You did.
I didn't get upset about nothing.
Oh. He's probably just getting a Dr. Pepper float. Man, I wish I had some ice cream. Oh. Pour that in it right there.
Oh my God, I'm going to roll in and then I'm going to really roll out from this meetup. I told Byron Forge, because all the food they had there, and I didn't even try to lose weight this year like I normally do. And I'm going to roll to the Mid-America meetup, and then I'm going to roll even faster on the way out.
Leonard Mountain Homestead, Chris and Amy just said.
So how many Mexican restaurants are we going to?
Well, JL's is not a Mexican restaurant. JL's is JL's Barbecue. We're going to go to Jose's. I'm sure we'll eat a few different places while you're here, but I know for a fact we're going to Jose's and we're going to JL's, and then we'll go any other place you want to go. Yeah, I am. You're right, Kevin.
And then we have to sit on the recliner at the end of the night and eat Dr. Pepper floats.
Well, I can tell you there's going to be some times whenever you're here, whenever you may be entertaining yourself for a little bit, because I'm going to be editing. So I got to get a Friday video out for next week, and I got to come up with a Tuesday, Wednesday video to put out too. So, yes. And the Princess Drive-In is really great too. And we might go over there. We might go over to the Princess Drive-In and eat too.
We got to see a whale.
Oh yeah. The Blue Whale. We're going to go over to, over by Claremore. We're going to go, that's a Catoosa where the Blue Whale is. We're going to go on 66 over there and go to the Blue Whale, let you see a little bit of Route 66. I think Jose's has a grandma chained in the kitchen. You know, I think they have an uncle in the kitchen. I really do. He's, I went in there the other day and asked them if we overwhelmed them. They said, no, it was great. So I told them, I said, you're even more world famous than you were now.
Oh, it's A&W that makes a cream soda. Dr. Pepper isn't a. Do they have a Dr. Pepper cream soda variety?
Last Breath Woodwork says they have that one. Dr. Pepper cream soda and vanilla ice cream.
Oh.
Hey, there's Paul Case Farms, the closer.
Have you ever had it with orange soda? Tastes just like a orange creamsicle.
I'll tell you what, that sounds really good.
It actually was. It's probably been 30 years since I had it, but I don't know. I don't know why I don't think to have that stuff, but it's really good.
Oh, it's Paul. Is your hair still messed up? Paul last night, he couldn't come on the screen on Amy's Live because he said his hair was soured.
Soured.
Yeah.
Orange Crush and vanilla ice cream is reason to fall in love or fall over dead. See that dyslexia working on me?
And you'd be smiling when it did it. Orange Crush and vanilla ice cream. Man, I'm going to have to try that. Man, I'm getting all kinds of ideas here.
So we're going to be sitting on recliners having Orange Crush, Dr. Pepper, creamsicles,
Mexican food, JL's barbecue. Hey!
If you're not
JL's with Brian.
If you're not a diabetic yet, you'll be by the time I leave.
So Paul Case, are you and Anita in for JL's with Brian this coming week? Just asking. He's gonna be here in Oklahoma.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Paul Case is a big JL's fan.
Oh, cool. Oh.
Yeah, it's getting that time.
But I got to get rid of that one.
I think probably around Tuesday, Paul.
Now, if you throw a Everclear shot in there with it, you'd be in good shape, in my opinion. Mm-hmm.
I will let you guys know, Paul and Amy. I will let you know. Yes, I know, Amy. Me and Brian will talk, and we'll figure out the game plan, and I'll let you guys know.
I was looking for somebody. He must have been gone a long time ago. Never mind. Oh, it's 11 o'clock, peoples. So I want to thank everybody that came in my chat and the moderators. You protect my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you, Johnny, for coming up on panel. And we'll see a fair bit of you next week. But 9 o'clock Central, Wednesday. Bye. See you. Man, I really screwed up. Ugh. Bye for now.